So, hey everyone, welcome. So today we're going to be basically building a personal portfolio. I saw this guy's portfolio, Greg Eisenberg. I've been watching some of his YouTube videos. I follow him on Twitter, and he posts great content about startups, about finding startup ideas. So basically, I think he's founded a few startups, and he's showing, his knowledge about all of these different steps from finding ideas, validating ideas, creating MVPs, sharing feedback, getting feedback and implementing that to your startup, blah, blah, blah. So, but today we want to build his portfolio or his personal website, right? So it's not going to be a portfolio, like a design portfolio. It's going to be more of a personal website. So if you write a blog, if you make content, if you are a person that does interesting things and wants to post, your events or your findings or your creations, this is going to be more about that. So you can see here as you scroll down, the top part is sticky to the top. The design is not so, impressive. It's very simple, but it's very clean. I really like it. I don't really like how this moves. But we can change that because we are the bosses here. We're going to be designing, but I do like this sticky scroll animation, it's called. So basically this sticks here and the rest scrolls down, and it's basically made up of a stack horizontally aligned. So 1, 2, and this one is sticky and this one is not sticky, right? And then we have the nav bar up here. Nav bar just consists of his logo, which is his cool handwriting, which I'm also gonna make today, something similar to that, and this button that has this cool little animation. We can do something like that as well. Also the text here, it's like this text here with this nice highlight in the back, and then we have text here. We have this email newsletter sign up form with the text underneath. And then we have popular guides. Here we can use CMS to style this. We have this listen to my podcast. I don't know, maybe we can do that. I would just use an example podcast. And then we have some of his portfolio companies, right? And these are just external links. And we'll also just add some random companies just for now. And then his links to his socials. And then at the bottom, his copyright and Greg Eisenberg. So let's get started. Let's build something similar to this. Obviously, it won't be the exact same because we're not going to build his copy website. We're just going to build something similar with the same style. So let's get started and let's hop into Framer. So I'm now in Framer, and I created these pages, these frames, these canvases, desktop, tablet, and phone. Right now they have a fixed height, but we're going to change that once we start creating the components, right? So what we can do is we can go back to Chrome, and we can take a screenshot. So let me hide my camera, and we can take a screenshot like so. Boom. Go back to Framer. Bring that screenshot back in. Put it on the side. Go back to Chrome, and just take some screenshots of the styling, right? Maybe I can zoom out a bit. I just need to see how the cards look like. I just need to have a quick overview, nothing crazy. And then let's see the footer. So we can get something like this. Perfect. So let's go back here. So we're back in Framer. Let's increase these sizes a bit. Right? And let's move this to the side for now. Let's just bring this first one. So what we want to first do is this nav bar, right? So in the desktop it looks like this, but then how would it look like if we inspected the phone? So if we put it at 390 pixels, which would be like this. Since it's one, button, it wouldn't be a hamburger menu. We just, keep it like that on the right side. So let's do that. So it's quite very, very simple nav bar here. So we're going to go back to Framer and we're going to do the following. I like to just do this. Columns go like this. Maybe we make it like 100 pixels in height. And before we do anything else, let's fix the height to fit content. And then the mobile one, we just want to keep this like this as well, so it stays. And then we want to open the layers, and we see we have this here, and we have this here. And before we do that, we would like to actually make another stack out of this, because we want to eventually add a maximum width size, so it doesn't go completely to the widths, right? And then after that, we can just make a stack for this and make a stack for this, add stack. So something happened. Okay, yeah, we add a stack, and then we just get the stack height, and instead of fit, it's gonna be fill. And then for each one, create another stack. And then again, fill and fill, right? So this stack is going to be it's going to contain the logo. And under here, there's going to be an image and not a frame. And this one is going to be the, let's just call it the CTA stack. And here there's going to be a button. So in order to create a button, what would you do? You'd need text, right? So let's just copy it, about me, and then we make a add stack by going here, and then the stack, you just put fit content, add a little bit of padding everywhere, maybe a little bit more on the right and left, and then bring that here to call to action, and we would put it above the frame, so like this. Right, so this is the button, and in order to just see the button right now, let's just put it at a gray. We're going to change this later, so it's white like it is in the website. And let's make this call to action fit the content. Okay, and here we would want an image, so let me just create this logo really quick, and then we're gonna replace the image with this frame. So I basically brought this image here. Now I want to add it here in the frame, take it out of the frame, remove this frame, boom, and then make this logo, actually get this image, make it a little bit smaller so it fits the size of the button. I mean, it's not as cool as his. I would need more time to do this, but whatever. Let's just use it for this video. Maybe I change it and when I give you guys this template. So now it kind of looks like the same size. For images, I always kind of use this fixed width and height. So now what we want to do is we want to fit the content in the width and fit the content in the height. And this stack, we want to distribute it space between, right? And now for this one, sorry, we want to add some padding on the right and left, maybe 40. So everything is going to have like 40 padding. Now let's just make this white like it was before. This was kind of bold color, something like this, right? And let's make this stack have a maximum width of 1200 pixels. Actually, 1280 pixels. All right, so it's easy as that. We have it done for here. Maybe for the phone we can decrease the size of the logo like that, and we have the nav bar done. What was it, like 5-10 minutes? Easy. I think even less. So now what we can do is we can set up this this section here. And the way that we're going to set it up is by doing the following. So we have a stack. We're just going to add a new stack here. So we're going to add like a frame. Let's do it this way. Let's add a frame. Actually, no, not a frame. Let's add a columns like this. And then let's just add them underneath this stack like so. So this is going to be called navbar. This is going to be called content. So let's organize everything, right? It looks like this on the phone. We're going to eventually change it. We want this content. Actually, we want the navbar to be fill. We want the content to be fill as well. Boom. Everything is fill. Perfect. So on this left side, in this darker blue, that's where this content is going to go. And in this content, we have another stack with another horizontal stack. 1, 2. And the second one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can either make it as one text or we can make it as 5 different stacks inside. I would say let's make it as one text and then another stack so we can make our lives easier. So what we want to do is we want to convert this to another stack. We want to make this stack height fill. And inside of this, we want to add another stack. And here we want to add, we want to make, this is going to be the challenging part. So we want to, let me try to draw this first. Maybe that would be easier if I can draw this. So we have stack 1. Can I make a border? Yes. So we make it in a blue color. I don't like, let's make it in green. Let's remove this and let's make the accent stronger. So we have this part. Then we have, so this is stack number 1, the green one. Then we have stack number 2 and 3. They go together like so. And then we have beneath that this one and this one. Let's say we can even put it like this. I don't know if it's the same spacing. Yeah, we can make it even like this. And then this one is going to be its own frame. So we can even duplicate this and go like this. And this one is going to be its own frame. Not frame, stack. This one too. So see? So we want to make something like this for now. All right. So like I said, we have the stack and we have the stack. So let's make this a stack too. And let's make this stack fill the height. So we have stack number 1, stack, and then we're trying to make this second stack here. So we got stack number like this, and let's give it a fixed height for now. Let's give it like 120 pixels. Oh, more. 520, maybe less. 420 pixels. Cool. Then we want this to be in the top. Oh, sorry. I want this to be on the top. And we want this to have another stack inside of it. 2 stacks, actually. So add stack. Boom. So height is going to be fill. And then we're going to just duplicate this. Perfect. So it's like, this is where the image is going to be. So we don't have to think of it perfectly now. We just have to start building, and we're going to be fixing it from there. So don't worry about knowing exactly what to do right now. We're just going to start building, right? So we know that this here will be the stack with the text. So let's just add that. We're gonna need another stack because it's 2, right? And then we're gonna duplicate this. And we're gonna make these height fill and height fill. And we're gonna make this like this, right? And then here, instead of a frame, we're gonna add a text. So I'm just gonna write blah, blah, blah for now, go back to his website, and I'm going to remove myself from this, and I'm just gonna copy his text for now. We're gonna change it obviously later, but just to start. So let's bring this here, and let's remove this. And then this should fill the content. Perfect. And it should not be bold, it should be regular. And it should be the top. Good. And we have the I've started, I've been, and find me. So let's just do that. You can just add I've started, I've been, and find me. And this so as you can see, the height of this text, there's something wrong here. But again, let's just fix this afterwards. So basically what we have to do is that here the height is actually fill, and since the text underneath is overflowing, we want to make that into fit content, and then we're finally going to see the text now. And now for this, we want to add just these 4 things. So we want to also add a stack here. So what we're going to do is the following. We're going to add a stack, and we're going to make the stack fill, height fill, and we're going to duplicate this 4 times. And what we're going to do is we can find, so we have this, right? So we have 4 icons. So we search icons. Let's grab the material one. Boom. Where is it? Did it make it in here? Okay, good. Let's remove this. And let's just delete this. Let's just duplicate these. So we save ourselves some work. Right? So I'm going to lock this, make them all the same size, which are pretty small. And we want to make this stack, all of these stacks fit the content in terms of width and height. We want to make this stack fit the content in terms of width and height. Oh, well, yeah, we can do that. And then we want this to also fit the content in terms of width and height. There we go. So, and we want this to be aligned well, like this. All right, so we have 4 icons. Obviously we have to change these icons, but whatever. We'll do it later. So now for this stack, we want to basically, so we have, let's just organize ourselves really quick. We have the left hero. We have the right hero here. We have the image, profile image. We have the brief or profile info. All right, and then we have the text. We have the icon stack. Okay. Now what we want to do here is we want to add an image. So let's just go here, let's search image. Let's go like this. Let's make it small. Something like this looks good. Let's make it like that. Actually, let's make it the same dimensions. Now we can make it like that. And he has it rounded, so let's do that too. 93. So we have it rounded now. And what we want to do is like that. And we want to remove this frame. And now we have this image. And we want this basically to be smaller, right? This stack, profile image stack. So we just gotta fit content. And we gotta fit content. Can do something like that. And then what we want to do is we want to get this stack and go like that, I would say. Actually, maybe not fit content. Was it fit content? Yeah, sure. Sorry. So like I said before, fit content. And now we have these two. Let's actually make this height fill. 1 second. All right. And then we have this on the top. We want to add some padding everywhere. So we want to add padding on this left hero. We want to add 40 padding. Right? So we already have this padding here. Now for the stacks, profile image and stack, we want to sorry guys, I'm just trying to play around with everything. I guess the best thing to do would be to fit content, right? Like I said, I'm just freestyling here. But this is a really good way to learn the sizing. There's not, no expert that knows everything. So you have to freestyle like this, right? So stack, then we can align it on the top. And then once we align it on the top, we can, to this left hero or to this left hero, we can add some top padding of 40. And then there's some space between here, so let's add that. And we just gotta find the right stack to do that. And it's this one. You see how we see this purple line here, pink line, whatever. We can also do 40. We also want to add a padding on the right side, so let's do that. So we have 40 padding. I also feel that there's still too much space here in this text, so we can add an extra padding on this. All right. And now we can even make this height fit content. All right, it's looking good. Let's just replace this picture with something and one of the plugins maybe, so we can get like a real person. Person. Okay. This guy. We can put top center. So it shows his face. There we go. There we have the guy. He's a CEO of like checkout. No, let's change that text later. But we're doing good. So we got that done. Eventually, this is going to be the sticky section, right? So, and this as well. So we're going to make this stick. Now here, there's going to be a bunch of content that is going to be added, right? We're going to add a bunch of content, but I kind of see that this is smaller and this is larger here. So I want to maybe decrease the space of this to fit the content. Or here. Let's see how that would work. Actually, as you can see, it's not looking so good here. I'm gonna delete this space here. And maybe this left hero, we can make it relative 40%, and then this right hero can be relative 60. Okay. We can just leave it filled. We can make this relative 40. Holding, so it's a little bit, it's gonna be kind of like this. Right, so let's leave it like this for now. And then in here, we're gonna eventually delete this frame, but we wanna add a stack. So the first stack, let's just do it with these boxes again. First stack is gonna be the text. So let's make it wide like this. Second one is going to be this text. Then it's going to probably be this. Then if we bring the other one, just need this title, for example. And after this one, it's going to start being the content like this. Right? So you see like the header and then the content. So let's just go one by one. Let's go add stack by stack. Add stack. Stack is going to be fill. And what we gotta do is we wanna, let me just see how I can do this. If I were to make it like this. Okay, we need to make the right fit. when I do this. Okay, so in order to do this, basically we have the navbar and we have the content, and the content was set to a fixed height, so let's just change that to fit content. So now every time I'm gonna add a new stack to this right section, it's gonna grow. So if I go like this, and I make this right section make this right section have a specific height for now, then it's gonna grow. And this would have to be like this. And for example, this content, this left hero, will be basically this left hero will be sticked. So we can just try that out. We can see with this scroll sticky, we add this sticky, and everything above it, so this was left hero, so content and desktop have to have an overflow of visible. So where is overflow? Visible. So now if I press play, you can now see that it sticks, right? So let's do the same for the navbar. We just gotta simply click sticky and it will stick, but we have this problem of this this thing here. How would we fix that? Right now I don't know, but we will find out. So first thing we can fix is this white background issue. So we have that. Well, we have a nice 100 pixel landing page, 100 pixel height, and then once this scrolls up, then it stays stuck to the top. I'm not sure, maybe we have to do that to the I'm not sure, it should be the left hero. Okay, maybe we can, what is this? Something changed. I'm just figuring this out. Okay, so now I see what the thing is. Okay, so if I put 120, let's see how that looks like. It's gonna stay stuck here, so that's good. Okay, so 120 pixels looks good, right? If you look at this, look at it like this, looks good. But now, what the problem is that if I widen the screen, you can see that the guy is going more to the left, and we want to have that maximum width thing, right? So we got to get this content just like the navbar, and the navbar has a stack. So what we want to do is we want to just add stack, and let's make this like max width. And again, we gotta put this like this, and we want to add a max width. So max width of 1280 pixels. So if I press play now, and I go like this, oh crap, now the thing is away. Let's see if I can remove this. No, I would have to add a, or can the content, maybe the content can be, yeah, since the content doesn't have any color, or we can make the content be max width. So let's do that. Because sometimes you want to add color, and then if you add color in the background, well, actually, you know what, let's do this, what I was doing before, because maybe one of you guys want to change the colors, make it black or something, and then if we do it this way, like we just add the max width here, then if you want to change the color in one of these places, it won't go. Actually, no, let's just do it like this. Sorry for the confusion. So max width, let's go like this, fixed 1280. And now let's see how that looks like. It should work. So we have the max width going on. That's fine. All right. Left hero stack, right hero. This is the right hero. And then now we want to just add the text. So how would you do that? Just writing down something random, bringing the text in here. Now where is the text? If I go right hero, right stack, it's here. And I want to just delete this. And I want to make the text just like his for now. And I go here, and I press like this. And then I want to increase the size. So it's good to use styles, but I'm using this in a current website, so I don't really want to do that. So what I want to do is now I want to make this fit content, and I want to make this right section align to the left. And I want this right section, I don't know why I have two. I want to make this right section have the padding at the top. On the right, the left, right. This should also have a padding of 40. So it should also be 40. Whatever. Okay. And let's add that padding on the bottom as well. So we already have this. They seem to have a fixed width for the text. So let's just do that. Let's make the fixed width like this so it looks just like his. And let's make the font regular or bold. Now we have this orange highlight, and I don't know how to do it right now, but I will find out. I think we can add some type of, I know that we can go here and we can check to see how he did it. So I know he's using Framer, because when you inspect on something, you can find, Framer text, you see? So we can click on this, and we can go on this, we can actually go to the main. So he has this div, and here you can see the gaps, the purple lines you see on the left. So that's he's using one stack for this text, so we can do the same. And then we have stack one. We have the container one, right? So it's this heading, and under this heading we have rich text container, and we have a graphic. We can click on this graphic, and we can see that the position is absolute, and this position is relative. So he's using a graphic underneath with the z-index of 0, and this text, I can imagine, has a z-index of 1. Okay, so this is still the graphic, but this text, breaking, okay, he's a breaker also. So help you win on the internet. Here's text. So he's using breaker class. Okay. All right, we can just try. We can make like a quick vector like this. So let me do that really quick. So I imported this from Figma. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this here to where the text is. We're going to put it right underneath. And we're going to make this absolute. And we're going to decrease the size of this. So we're going to make it like this. Actually, we're going to get this, and we're even going to add some padding to this stack by going like this. So I'm going to get this green one and go a little bit like that. Go like this a little bit, and then add, where is that z-index? 0. And then this one should have a z-index as well. Under styles, z-index 1. And now we can see we have this nice little something that I don't like about Framer is that in order to really edit this thing, you have to so it's quite annoying. Okay. So let's bring this back here where it was supposed to go to. No, this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be. A graphic, yeah. Now what? Oh. Okay, let's just go back. I don't know what I did here. If someone knows how to fix this, feel free to comment, but let's just make it like this for now. We can even make it a little bit like sideways so it looks cooler. So, but now it is basically it's absolute positioning. So we have that. Before we do anything, let's just make this nav bar have a z-index even greater. So it goes underneath. Perfect. And now we have the header. Now let's just add the other text to this. So we're gonna do something different. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna delete this. We're gonna go like this. I'm gonna call this header. We're gonna call this top text. And we're gonna duplicate this, and we're gonna make this go down. And this will be paragraph. Let's make this 16 pixels and regular. So now what? We want to put this in the start. Actually, we want to fit content, good. Oh, it has a left padding. Let's delete that left padding. Let's delete that here as well. Just see how that looks like now. Let's just leave that left padding, I guess. Let's leave that left padding. Boom. And we want to just copy the text from here, which is which is this. Boom. Something like that. Perfect. All right, so we got that. Now what we want to do is, let's just delete these. We can use this. These stacks as reference. And obviously in the home, the nav bar, it's looking like shit, but it's okay. Don't worry about it. Let's change these colors. I know that it's not so important now, but let's just do it just to make it look better. Ooh. Yeah, something like this. And let's just continue. So with the next thing that we got is the sign up thing. So let's try sign up. And right here we want to replace this with a form. We can use Form Spark. It's pretty simple. Form Spark, we just replace it here, and we make oh, 368. Let's just do that formatting at the end. Okay, so we got that. Or maybe increase the gapping. This. All right, and then we got that done. That was the top text. And now we want to go, so we have another text here. Oh, we have another text here actually. So let's put it above. Let's make this like this. And let's grab this text and replace it with this. And then let's duplicate this. Put this underneath. And I see that these are different things, but we can just put them in the same line. And let's give this a different color, like the green, or this one. Right. So we got that. Now let's keep on moving forward. Popular guides. So this is going to be the new stack, right? Popular guides. And we're going to want to add a CMS for this. So popular guides. Let's do that. Let's duplicate this top text thing. Put it on the bottom. Let's delete these. Let's get this header. Let's delete this. Let's actually increase the gap here by more, by 60, 40. And let's make this font. Let's call it like popular guides. And let's decrease the font to 24. All right. Okay. And then after popular guides, we want to add this CMS collection. So if I go like this, no, if I go, okay, I already have a CMS collection. All right, give me 1 sec. So now basically I have, if you go under, so we want to add this here. So under header, and what we want to do is we want to delete this, CMS collection, and then we want to add collections, and then we're just gonna go like this, right? Resources. Maybe we don't even need this. Let's just leave this here for now. And then the resources, what does he have? He has just a title and a description. So I have the titles here. And what we want to do is we want to do this. And we want the content to be the description. So perfect. So, and then we want this to go like this. So it's like that. And then we want the title text to have some fancy fonts. So what we can do is we can go here, we can go to Google Fonts, we can search handwritten, and we can choose something like this, caveat. So let's go here, and then we're going to make the style caveat. Oh, sorry. Font caveat, and make the color dark, and make the size, yeah, like this, I guess, right? Let's put this all on the left. Let's remove this. Let's just make it like this. Let's make the color dark also, just for this example. Put it like this. Let's remove this. Let's make the left have this 40 pixels. So I know that I'm not doing this completely correct, but we're fixing this as we go. Okay, we can do something like that. Alright, so we have the example text. And now what we want to do is we want to, for each thing, we want to add some padding. Add some padding on each side. So it kind of looks like this. We want to add some shadow. It looks realistic. And we want to make this resources thing maybe have some padding as well. You know, let's just get this. Maybe we need a little bit more fusion. We can get this thing and make a border radius. It looks round like this. And we can get this and make the width fill. Oops. Sorry, we can make this fill. There we go. There we go. So that looks nice. It's looking better. It's not looking completely nice. Now what I want to do is I want to, instead of making the background white, we can make it a little bit off-white. A little bit. FA. And then we make this also FA. There we go. And then as we can see, you scroll down and you see a little bit of a difference. Maybe we need to make it darker. Maybe not FA, but like F5. So we can just go like this, F5, press enter. And it's getting better. So again, this is something you guys can edit. I still think that this is pretty big. Let's just make this like this. Let's make these 24, yeah. Let's make the weight thicker if possible. Perfect. So we have our example guides. We want to make this height. Okay, let's just delete this. We don't need this. Got this covered. And now we want to let's just do another one, this time with logos, and it won't be a CMS collection. It's going to be more with logos. So let's do that. Actually, before we do that, I saw that if we highlight it here, if we see here, it's kind of like cuts off this animation. So what I want to do is I want to select this top text. Well, we're going to say links or resources. And what I want to do is I want to make the shadows, shine. And it's not really shining in the bottom, it's getting cut off. So let's get this and let's add some padding in the bottom and on the right. So now we can really see these shadows, right? Now it's looking much nicer. So we can even add more diffusion. Or we can, I don't know, do something different. Something like this, right? So now the shadows are much brighter. I still think that we need a grayer background so we can see the... Oh, now I get it. Okay, so let's just keep it FA and let's add a fill to these. So it didn't have a fill before, now it will. Now we can really see the nice difference between the background. And now I even think that it shouldn't be FA, but it should be a little bit brighter. It shouldn't be F5, it should be FA. And now let's do the same thing for the nav bar. So let's just go like this. Now let's press play. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Looking really nice. So let's go back here and let's just finish off one more of these, but instead of a CMS collection, it's just going to be a, I don't know, links to other websites. Let me see, because I got a little bit distracted here. Okay, so this has to fit, so the content fits, and this has to be fit content. Okay, perfect. So now let's just delete this resources thing, and let's add another header, and this would be called the external links. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So let's do this, the next ones, which are these links. So it's gonna be very similar to this in terms of styles, but they will be, so let's just collection of external. So they're going to be very similar to these in the style, but they won't be a collection of a CMS. It would just be cards. So what we got to do is we got to make a stack here. This will be the card. And then we need to, whoa. So something is wrong here, as we can see. So this is obviously in the, this needs to fill, and this needs to fill. All right, and then the card needs to have a top padding of around 20. I think everything can be 20, right? That looks about it. So yeah, 20 padding, had a white background, and and we can copy the shadow. Oh, we can't. My bad. So we can here copy the shadow, copy, and then we can go here and click on paste style. It should be working now. Yeah, so it has the thing. So I guess it's not showing because it's in this collection of cards stack, but if we were to duplicate this, you can start seeing it. And we also do have to do that. And we need these, we need it. I don't know if we should add it like that, or we should just go like this. Yeah, we should just go like that. So, so let's just get this. Let's duplicate this. Let's turn this into a regular. And we want to have, okay, it's gonna look like this. We're gonna have the image. Oh, it won't be a title. It will be an image. So what we can do is we're gonna just leave this like it is right now, and we're gonna go to our nav bar, and we can just copy this image, paste it somewhere here, and put it right here, and click on this. And then what we can do is just boom. So this is gonna be how it, oh fuck. This is something to be careful of. I put it on the tablet and it has to be in the desktop. That's where you have to do it. So let's delete this. Now it's properly deleted. And let's make it like this. And now we are looking good. So this is the first image. We can obviously, I'm gonna replace this with like the Amazon, or maybe to Google Fonts. Let's just, yeah, let's see if we can just copy the image address. I think we can do that. Or try that? No. So we can just replace it with something else. Can we save this? No. So Amazon logo. And then we can just, so I added this here, and we just have, for example, our Amazon. Let's just add this radius of 10 so it looks nice and it looks like a card. I would also like this, I don't know why, this has like a different size, because we're basically almost done. We just have to do now this bottom part, which is basically like the logos. We can just copy this, duplicate. So this would be called links, and this would be called logos. And we don't need this card anymore. We can just delete this, and then we just got to, you know, find and follow me over here. And then we gotta do again another, we have this header, we gotta duplicate this, and it's gonna be socials. And then we gotta duplicate socials, put it in here, delete this. I'm just looking at the layers panel right now. So, and then what we want to do is we want to add a icon from material, drag that over in here, delete this. Actually, I want to put this together, right? Because it says X Twitter, blah, blah, blah. So let's decrease the size so it fits. Let's decrease the gap. Oh no, let's leave the gap like that. And let's get this, and let's change this to Twitter. And maybe we can add some styling. We can make this regular. We can add a underline, like some decoration, perfect. And we can make this to the X, so Twitter, or X, have X, no, Twitter. Let's just use this for now, it doesn't really matter, right? So, boom. There's also other icon things, icon resources in Twitter in Framer, so you can just use one of those to see what you want to do. So I got this socials. Now we want to do this 4 times. 2, 3, 4. Go like this. And then we see, oops, where is everything? Oh, it's not, it's like horizontal, but why is this so big? This should be fill. And then this should be fill. And then this, I don't know why it's so big, should also be fill. And should also be, let's just do this again. So, oh, guys, I just noticed that I was working on the wrong thing again. So we have to start all over. Doesn't matter. Let's just go from here. This is terrible. It's really bad to work on the wrong screen. You have to always work on this desktop. Delete this card again, and find and follow me here. And we want to just put our socials like we did before. So this, and then like this, and then we just add icon. Let's use this one. Okay. Maybe they have X. Well, they do. Oh, they don't. Twitter. They have the old one. Okay. Whatever. And we want to add a text here. So let's just move this over here next to the birdie. And like I said before, Twitter, let's change the styling to be regular and have a decoration of an underline. Let's put this not to fill or fix, it's to fit content. And now it's looking much better. So now we can just do 4. Boom, boom. And now we have this, and this should fill. So we have Twitter looking nice and birdie. And we want to just maybe increase the gap between all of these. Like this. We want to put YouTube. We want to put LinkedIn. And we want to put Instagram. So let's just change these. YouTube. LinkedIn. Instagram. Okay, and now you just need that last text. So let's just call this logos, and make everything look good. And then go like that, and then we just duplicate this, bring this a little bit underneath, and we put copyright plus logo. All right, and then let's just increase the gaps here. Actually, let's maybe make these together in one stack, so the gaps are less for these and more here. So we have this, and we have the image. We want to add an image, so let's just get this from top here, and let's copy it and bring it down here, and we want to put these in a stack. So copyright plus image. So this is just going to be copyright, and then this is going to be like this, and this is going to be really small. This is going to be copyright text, and it's going to be regular. Here we go. Right, so we got this desktop page looking just like his. I think I'm also going to replace all of these with like feather. So replace with feather, and then we're going to decrease the size. We're going to make these, we're going to make the gap larger, it's about 20. We're going to make X, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram. So beautiful. Now it's looking much better, right? So basically, this is done. I want to change the text a little bit here. So I'm the CEO of a cool company. We sell socks and underwear at Amazon. I've started and sold not 3 but 73 venture-backed sock companies. Now I self-fund framer designers. I've been advising companies like let's just write, I'm open to work. I'm open to doing new things with cool people. Find me here. Alright, so we got this covered. Now we want to go back to his website, and we want to see how it looks like in the other thing. So he has this. It goes. It's kind of strange. Okay. So basically, in the phone, he deletes this, and he designs it differently. So before we finish our session today, we can do just that. So we can delete this on the phone. We can make everything fill. Everything that's on the phone set to fill. And we remove this. Don't remove it, but we make it less. And now we just gotta make sure that everything looks good. But we also have to add, okay, let's just do this really quick. So let's fill. No, fit, sorry. No. This should be fill, not fixed. My bad. This should be fill. And this should be fill. And this should be fill. This should be fill. Okay, now it's looking good. Let's remove this. Okay, maybe we can add this "it's" in the bottom too. Now it looks much better. So we're going step by step. We want to do a little bit of padding here. Sorry that I'm mumbling a little bit, guys. I just trying to do my best here to keep up. Okay. All right. Is it looking good for everyone? Oh, let's remove this white. We don't need it. How's it looking like? It's looking cool, right? All right. And now let's just add this little section. So we're gonna put it right underneath this sign up, and then we're done for the day. And then, like I said, we're gonna have a free template for this included in the video. So feel free to look at the description and download it. But let's just make this last section right here, which is gonna go here. So we're gonna need to screenshot this, bring this here, and we're gonna fix these little details. Oh. Fix these little details. I think it's gonna be fixed. Don't worry. Don't worry, be happy. Oh, you can see here that the left one is kind of screwed up, right? So we wanna, for the logos, actually have it like this and like this for the thing. Right. So what can we do now? We can put this thing here, and let's, oh, where am I? Let's collapse everything for this, and now we want to get this right here. We just want to make a new section, new frame somewhere here. Here. And we want to make the frame, add a layout so it's a stack. And then we want to make this fill. Here we go. So it's filled. And now let's make this, just for the sake of it, like a lighter gray color. I don't really like his color so much, so let's just make it a little bit more transparent like that. And then we want to just get this, maybe we can duplicate it here, and profile image, move profile image here. So the profile image is there, and we need the logo, and move it over here, and let's just make this direction vertical, and let's make it like this. And then we need a little description text, Boom. And let's make this icon stack also go in here, like that. Now what we want to do is we want to make the height not fixed but fit content. And we want to add some padding, of course. So we want to add some padding on the on every side. So we can do that like this. And we want to maybe like that looks good. And we don't have to add all of the text. And we can increase the gap a little bit on everything. And there we go. There we have it. We have a new little cool like personal website based off of Greg Eisenberg's simple yet amazing website. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically make sure to change these texts, and then so it's not the exact same thing as his. And I'm going to provide you with this link to this particular project, so you can just remix it and use it on your own. Anyways, I hope you guys really like this. It was really fun to build this, and hope to see you guys soon. And remember, if you have any questions, feel free to check out the Discord server. I'm helping people every day. They're basically just asking me random questions, and we're getting into calls, and we're helping them get their first clients for Framer, and helping them with any other technical questions. So feel free to do that. And other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks. Bye-bye.